Hour 12, your liver just ran out of sugar. Hour 18, your brain switches to a completely different fuel source. Hour 24, your cells start eating their own damaged parts to survive. And by hour 36, your body is transformed into something it hasn't been in years. This is what actually happens inside your organs during a 36-hour fast. And honestly, some of it is going to surprise you. I'm not here to tell you fasting is some miracle cure for everything. But what I am going to show you is what's happening minute by minute, organ by organ, when you stop eating for 36 hours. Because according to research published in Cell Metabolism, the metabolic changes that happen during extended fasting are changes most people never experience in their entire lives. Let's start at the beginning. Hours 0 to 4, the digestion phase. You just finished your last meal. Your stomach is doing exactly what it's supposed to do, breaking down that food into glucose, your body's preferred fuel. Your pancreas is releasing insulin, telling your cells to absorb that glucose and use it for energy. Everything is normal. Your body has no idea what's coming. Hours 4 to 8, the transition begins. Around hour 6, your insulin levels start dropping. Your body has burned through most of the easy glucose floating around in your bloodstream. Think of it like running your house on grid electricity and the power company just reduced the supply. Your body starts looking for the backup generator. That backup generator is your liver. Hours 8 to 12. Your liver takes over. Your liver has been storing glucose as something called glycogen. These are basically emergency fuel packs your body keeps on hand for exactly this situation. Research published in Nature Metabolism found that the average person stores about 100 grams of glycogen in the liver. That's roughly 400 calories worth of quick energy. Your liver is now working overtime, breaking down those glycogen stores and releasing glucose into your bloodstream to keep everything running. It's like a warehouse during a supply shortage, pulling boxes off every shelf as fast as it can. But here's the thing, by hour 12, those shelves are getting empty. Your liver is running out of stored glucose. And that's when your body starts to realize this might not be a short-term situation. Hours 12 to 16, the metabolic switch. This is where everything changes. Your glycogen stores are basically depleted. Your body is now facing a real question. What do we burn for fuel now? The answer is fat. But not just casual fat burning. We're talking about a complete metabolic shift. Your liver starts producing molecules called ketones. These are made from your fat stores, and they're an alternative fuel source that most of your organs can use instead of glucose. Research from Johns Hopkins found that ketones are actually a more efficient fuel source for the brain than glucose. Your brain runs cleaner on ketones. It's like switching from regular fuel to something higher grade. But here's what nobody tells you about this transition. It usually doesn't feel great. Hours 12 to 18 are what a lot of people call the rough patch. You might feel irritable, foggy, maybe a little shaky or headachy. Why? Because your brain is literally adapting to a different fuel source. It's been running on glucose your entire life. Now it has to learn how to use ketones efficiently. There's an adjustment period. Hours 18 to 24, your body adapts. By hour 18, your ketone levels are rising significantly. A study published in Science Translational Medicine showed that ketone bodies in the blood increase by around 300% by this point. That fog you were feeling starts to lift. A lot of people report feeling sharper, more focused, even slightly euphoric. But here's where it gets really interesting. Your cells have now activated a process called autophagy. Autophagy literally means self-eating. And before that sounds alarming, let me explain what's actually happening. Your cells are going through their internal inventory, finding damaged proteins, broken down components, cellular debris that's been accumulating, and recycling it for parts. Think of it like your body is a city, and autophagy is the cleanup crew that only gets activated when resources are tight. They're finally tearing down the abandoned buildings, clearing out the junk, and using those raw materials to build new infrastructure. Dr. Yoshinori Ohsumi won the Nobel Prize in Medicine in 2016 for his research on autophagy. His work showed that this cellular cleanup process is one of the most important maintenance functions your body has. And extended fasting is one of the most reliable ways to trigger it. You activated a Nobel Prize-winning biological process by skipping a few meals. Hours 24 to 30. Deep adaptation. By hour 24, you're in what researchers call established ketosis. Your body has fully adapted to burning fat for fuel. But the changes go beyond just energy. Your insulin levels have dropped to near baseline. A 2020 study in Cell Reports found that these sustained low insulin states significantly reduce inflammatory markers in the blood. Chronic low-grade inflammation is connected to heart disease, diabetes, cognitive decline, and a long list of other problems. During extended fasting, that internal inflammation is getting dialed down. Your immune system is also responding. Research from the University of Southern California found that prolonged fasting triggers the regeneration of immune cells. Your body starts recycling old, damaged immune cells and generating new ones. It's like your immune system is getting a reset. Around hour 30, something else happens. Growth hormone levels increase dramatically. Research published in the Journal of Clinical Investigation found increases of over 1,000% in growth hormone during fasting states. Growth hormone is your body's repair and rebuild signal. It tells your muscles to preserve themselves and helps with tissue regeneration. This is why fasting doesn't destroy muscle the way people sometimes assume. Your body is smarter than that. When it has tens of thousands of calories stored as fat, it's not going to cannibalize its own muscle tissue. It's going to protect it while burning fat for fuel. Hours 30 to 36, the transformation completes. By hour 36, your body has reached what researchers call peak metabolic flexibility. You've fully adapted to using fat and ketones as your primary fuel source. Your mitochondria, the power plants inside every cell, are functioning differently. A study published in Nature Communications found that fasting increases mitochondrial biogenesis. Your cells are literally building new, more efficient power plants. Your brain is running on ketones. Your energy is stable without the blood sugar spikes and crashes that come from eating every few hours. Most people aren't even hungry anymore at this point because their body has completely adapted to its alternative fuel system. You've essentially reset your metabolism to a state it rarely experiences in modern life, where food is available 24 hours a day. What this actually means. Now, before you decide to stop eating for 2 days, let's be realistic about a few things. This isn't for everyone. If you're pregnant, diabetic, have a history of eating disorders, or you're taking certain medications, you need to talk to a doctor before trying extended fasting. That's not a disclaimer I'm throwing in to cover myself. That's genuine advice. And here's the other thing. You don't need to fast for 36 hours to get benefits. Research shows that even a 16-hour overnight fast can start triggering autophagy and improving insulin sensitivity. The 36-hour mark is when the effects become more pronounced, but shorter fasts still do real things. If you do want to try extended fasting, start gradually. Try 14 hours first, then 18, then maybe 24 before you attempt 36. Stay hydrated the entire time. Water, black coffee, plain tea, and when you break the fast, don't immediately eat a huge meal. Start with something light, bone broth, a small salad, something easy to digest. Your digestive system has been resting. Give it time to wake back up. The summary. Over 36 hours without food, your body goes through a genuine transformation. Your liver burns through its glucose reserves. Your metabolism switches to fat burning. Your brain adapts to ketones. Your cells activate autophagy and start cleaning house. Your immune system regenerates. Your growth hormone spikes. Your mitochondria build new power plants. Your organs weren't necessarily ready for this, but they adapted. That's what human biology does when you give it the right conditions. If you found this interesting, hit the like button. Subscribe if you want more breakdowns like this. And drop a comment telling me if you've ever tried extended fasting and what your experience was like. Your body is capable of more than you think. Sometimes you just have to give it a reason to show you. I'll see you in the next one.